Hi guys, today I'm reviewing the Magic Bullet Blender. I know that some of you have asked for this review, so here it is. It comes in this silver, green, and red. It measures 12 inches tall and about 5 inches wide. The base with the tall cup weighs about 2.5 pounds. It's very compact in size. Included with the Magic Bullet is the base, one tall cup that holds 19 ounces, 2 mugs that hold 15 ounces each, 2 comfort lip rings that make it easier to drink out of the containers, 3 resealable lids, 1 stainless steel crossblade, and a user guide with 10-second recipes. The Magic Bullet is BPA free. There are 2 ways to operate the Magic Bullet. You can either just hold down the top and let go to pulse, or push down and turn to lock, and it'll blend automatically without you having to hold it down. To stop blending, just turn it and it'll stop. Do not blend hot liquids in this unit. You can heat up foods in the tall cup only in the microwave for a maximum of 2 minutes. Of course, you cannot put the blade on or use any lids. The Magic Bullet is supposed to chop, mix, and blend. Let's test it out. First, I'll make a smoothie. I'm going to use the tall cup and put all my ingredients in. Got 1 banana, a couple of strawberries, 3 cubes of ice, and some milk. Put the blade on. Match up the little plastic tabs into the notch on the base. I'm going to let it blend automatically. Just push down and turn it to lock. There is 1 little chunk of ice, so I'm going to puree this for a little bit longer. There's 1 little chunk of banana in the bottom here. Otherwise, this smoothie is pretty smooth. It's not bad, but it's not perfectly smooth. I do see a little bit of banana in the drink also. So you definitely have to blend for more than 10 seconds. I would say at least for 30 seconds, and open it up, shake it around, and blend it again until you get it perfectly smooth. Let's try some frozen fruit for sorbet. These are mango chunks, some water, a little sugar. This could be a really yummy, healthy dessert. I see it's stuck, so I'm going to just shake it around a little bit and give it a try. Let's try pulsing. It's still stuck at the bottom, so I'm going to shake it around a little bit more. It's very stuck. What I'm going to do is add a little bit more water. Maybe that will help it. some pulsing, it seems to have worked. So you do need a good amount of liquid. It's not just gonna make a sorbet that's super thick without adding enough liquid. I don't really see any chunks of mango in here. So with a little work, you have a sorbet. Next, I'll chop some walnuts. I have some walnut halves here. These are great chopped up for your baked goods or your oatmeal. I'm gonna pulse the nuts. Between pulses, you do want the blade to come to a complete stop before pulsing again. I can see that the nuts on top are just stuck. They're not really going down to the bottom into the blade. Let me shake it around, give it a tap. There are lots of nuts in there that are not processed, so the Magic Bullet is not good for chopping nuts. It's very uneven. The Magic Bullet cannot replace your food processor. Now I'll try making a fresh salsa. I've got all my ingredients here. I'm gonna put in about 6 cherry tomatoes. These only measure about 1 inch across, so they should be processed well. 1 serrano chili that I've cut in half. Some white onion that I've cut into 1-inch pieces. 1-inch piece size is a good guideline for any food processor. Some cilantro leaves, a little bit of fresh lime juice, and some salt. And I'm gonna pulse this. You have to be careful to hold the base because when you just try to pulse, it might accidentally turn and lock, and then it'll start blending automatically. It's a chunky salsa, but it's not evenly processed. I'm gonna pulse a few more times. So what you're getting is very uneven. There's big chunks of tomato, chunks of onion. This is not really good for salsa. If you want a completely smooth pureed salsa, then this is fine. You can just keep blending it and you'll get it. But if you want an even, chunky salsa, evenly processed tomatoes and onions and everything, this is not gonna do it. At this point, I don't know how my white bean dip is gonna come out, but I really wanna make it, so I'm gonna give it a try. I've got 2 peeled garlic cloves in the tall cup. I want to see how finely and evenly the Magic Bullet will mince the garlic. Okay, that really struggled. It chopped in the beginning and then all the garlic pieces just got stuck to the bottom under the blade. I will give it another try. Maybe I'll pulse it. It just doesn't want to do anything. It's just stuck and it's not going to process this garlic for some reason. I have to keep trying. Okay, that's definitely not working, but I want to eat this dip, so I'm going to process my beans, or try. I have a 15-ounce can of cannellini beans that I've drained. I've also got some lemon juice and parsley in here. flat leaf parsley. I put a little bit of salt in here also. I am going to add a little bit of water. You can add olive oil if you'd like. Let's see how this comes out. Everything at the bottom is getting processed, but not at the top, so I'll just shake it around a little bit. I'm going to give it a stir because it's not completely smooth. You can hear that the machine really struggles with thick foods. It's chunky, it's definitely not smooth, it's not even. The parts that hit the blade on the bottom are smooth, but the rest of it is not evenly processed. You can see there's a piece of cannellini bean right there, it's white, it's not even processed. There are a couple of whole cannellini beans also. So overall, this is a disappointment. I mean, it will process if you add a lot of liquid, but you don't want a watery dip. I did throw a little piece of serrano chili in here too. This is a pretty good healthy dip recipe. I would definitely try this recipe, but in a different appliance. As for cleanup, the blade is not dishwasher safe. You have to hand wash it with warm soapy water. The cups and lids can be washed on the top rack in the dishwasher or hand wash, which is what I do. The Magic Bullet did an acceptable job on the smoothie. The walnuts were not processed evenly. The salsa was not processed evenly. Again, you could make a completely smooth salsa by blending it longer, but it's not going to give you an evenly chopped, fresh, chunky salsa. The white bean dip, well, you saw how that came out. It was just not completely smooth, and dips you really want to be smooth. Unfortunately, I cannot recommend the Magic Bullet because it did not perform well. For about the same price, I would recommend the Ninja Master Prep. If you want to watch my review of that, you can do so right here. I've put the links to both the Magic Bullet and the Ninja Master Prep in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.